You're listening to the Console Drones Gamer Talk podcast with your hosts, Prodigy.
I got another fucking 3 weeks to start carving my bushes into elephants and shit, make it look like Disneyland.
Wow, that just got really weird.
Deuce.
Running around with a pink fucking 725. I don't care if you're a girl gamer or what. Stop it! It's fucking annoying. Son of a bitch.
Demonic.
Tune in next week and John will be going over his bracket with us. Fuck yeah, fuck you, Chris.
The Joker.
You guys donated all the wood. And I'd like to see you lick it. Hey, somebody's like, who was making that rubbing noise all night? I was like, oh, it was me.
Sarah, you're right, Miguel. It looks just like the Black Ranger.
You're right, it does.
Hello, listeners, gamers, button mashers, teabaggers, noobs, griefers, geeks, grown-ups, and internet. Welcome back to Console Drones Gamer Talk podcast. Talking video games right out of northern Arizona, somewhere in Washington. Once again, it's time for another show. This is season number 3, number 238. And you're listening to a weekly podcast where we talk about everything and anything but mainly video games. I'm your host, Chris, and today, the full crew is here. All right, let's get into it.
It's time for What You Drinking and What Have You Been Playing.
Joe, what are you drinking? What have you been playing this week?
What does it say? What? Joan's not here? Oh.
It's me, man. It's John. What?
That's John
John's
right there.
not here.
Oh, that's awesome. The Twitch feed for our audio listeners. Watch the Twitch feed. Watch the Twitch feed, please. Anyway. I'm not drinking anything yet again. I'm actually 3 weeks sober. Like, I haven't had any alcohol in 3 weeks.
Whoa, do you have an intervention?
Kinda. But I'm gonna see what it's doing. I'm just gonna cut it out, and then I'm trying to cut out the alcohol.
It was starting to be a slippery slope with those Chiefs. That's what happened.
Man, it is what it is. I mean, I'm used to it, so it doesn't hurt me anymore. It's just kind of like, at this point, it's like, there's always next year. You know, everybody's like, don't give up on them, and it's like, come on, like, are they really? What are they playing? Dumb. Anyway, as far as what I've been playing, I played New World on PC. I played Far Cry 6, a lot of Far Cry 6, like grinding the shit out of it and killing a bunch of soldiers, and it's
Yarns.
fun. Yeah, well, no, I'm not killing the Yarns. I'm killing the soldiers. But I mean,
they're
technically,
they're true Yarns.
True Yarns, yeah. And I did play quite a bit of Avengers too. Not Avengers 2, but as well.
As well, okay.
So
nice. Cool.
That's it.
All right, cool. All right, we're gonna move on over to Miguel. Miguel, what are you drinking? What have you been playing this week, buddy?
Drinking Blue Moon.
Nice.
Got my Blue Moon.
Going back to the roots.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's old school.
As far as what I've been playing, I played Warzone. I had a lot of fun playing Warzone with Earl and a little bit with John and Tim.
Nice.
Also played with Risky and Cora and Nigel, I think. Outside of that, Far Cry 6, and I played House of Ashes. So,
Cool.
How about you, Chris? What are you drinking? What have you been playing?
Right now, I just finished some Tito's with some pomegranate Pellegrino. And let's see, this week, pretty much I've been playing a shit ton of New World, and Golf 5 E-Club, and Forever Bowling or whatever the fuck it is on Quest 2. So just a couple of those games. And I haven't really been on my Xbox that much this week. And then I played Mario Golf on my Switch. So that's pretty much me this week. And nice. I hear a bunch of screaming over there in the corner. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's move on down to the news. Joe, are you ready?
Yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, okay. Sure.
produces weekly news, keeping us informed and up to date in the gaming industry.
Sure. As first is VG 24/7. Graphics cards and CPU shortages may last until at least 2023, and this is according to Intel. So, yeah. Hooray. So that means like a lot of the newer shit that's coming out, it's a little bit for it to get out, but I don't know, systems seem to be coming out a lot sooner. I know GameStop has a campaign going on right now for the PS5. Who else? You don't see Best Buy, but Walmart.
Walmart,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, a lot of people were bitching about Walmart because there was a warehouse, a picture taken in a warehouse, a Walmart warehouse, and there was like 2 large scaffoldings with nothing but PlayStation 5s, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Wow.
But then again, all the ships off the coast of California, those aren't all PS5s, but a lot of it is probably technology.
Yeah.
It's all coming from China. Anyway,
I'm sure they're kind of probably doing what Best Buy did and just saving consoles up for a release maybe in person, because that Best Buy launch was glorious.
I think it was one of the best console launches that I've ever been to. And
Not launch, but release, because they had them.
Well, yeah, I shouldn't say launch, but release. Anyway, Payday 3 is a game that I used to play it, kind of. Payday 3 is set in New York, and it stars the original gang.
Okay.
That's it. I'm not going to get into it.
Original gang, New York.
Xbox October update adds 4K dashboard, night mode, and more. So they're going to have a natively rendered 4K dashboard on Xbox Series X consoles. So this is going to be kind of fun. Ooh. So we can watch your like install queue in 4K, right? Yeah. So yeah, the night mode adds a customizable blue filter for your display. So Overwatch. We haven't heard about this in a while. But McCree is getting a name change next week. It's called Cole Cassidy.
Yep.
So I think McCree was like one of the names. Oh, the lead level designer, Jesse McCree, for Diablo 4. Okay. So they changed the name, I guess, because of the bullshit that's happening. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. And I did see that. I saw a lot of fans were receptive to it. Because of the way that they did it, they made like a whole statement, and they said he's been outrunning his past, and he's accepting who he really is, and he's no longer Jesse McCree. That was his alias. He's now Cole Cassidy. So
how many people do you think are still going to call him McCree?
Oh, the comments were also full of that. So the comments were full of, this is a great way to execute this, and they did a good job of doing it this way, so it's part of the lore. And then the other half of the comments are, I'm going to be in chat calling him McCree just to call him McCree. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, hashtag, don't forget his name. Anyway, Valheim, the devs tease Mistlands update with the images of a mountain biome. So it's kind of cool. So, I mean, we haven't played Valheim in a while, but they're showing like caves, and like you can go in and there's like dungeons and shit in the cave, and yeah, mountain biome, cool.
Nice.
PlayStation's next State of Play will air October 27th, which is in 2 days. And they said they're going to focus more on third-party titles. Anyway, to kick off 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. UK. So 30 minutes, game footage, and news.
Okay. Woot.
Yeah. Yay. Among Us releases for PlayStation and Xbox consoles December.
Will you guys play it?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, it depends.
It's a fun group game. I'm telling you. It's fun. Especially when you throw John under the bus.
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. We'll see. I know my kids will play it.
We'll see.
Fallout 76 is free to play now through... Well, today's the last day. My bad. So today is the last day. Now through October 25th. So this was from Monday, I think.
Yeah, when this gets produced, it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. But it was spooky fun in Fallout 76. It'll be good through November 2nd. So Fallout 76 is 75% off until October 26th, which is tomorrow, through the Xbox Store and on PC. So you can get it cheap. Amazon will now let you transfer between New World servers, but regional transfers are coming at some point.
Okay.
Which I don't want regional transfers. Unless I move, I don't want a regional transfer because I don't want, you know why. I don't want other people from other time zones playing with us, and because that's going to mess up the whole war system. So, hello, monkey. He said he wasn't going to make it, but he might be on the phone watching a plane, or unless he got home, landed. Anyway. Yeah. So a lot of people bitched about not letting you transfer between servers, so they said, okay, but just not regional. Yep. Mm-hmm. God of War is coming to PC January 14th. PC users can expect a high-performance version of the game in true 4K resolution on supported devices and unlocked frame rate. I can't wait to see mods. I think it's going to be awesome to have mods, but anyway, because they can have I would have like Atreus with the Loki crown, and Thor looked like the Marvel Thor. I think it'll be really cool. But there is a disclaimer though. They said it's not released by Santa Monica Studios. So Santa Monica Studios isn't doing this. It's another company that's doing it. They're just
porter, right?
A porter, yeah. So they're just porting it. So it's not like an official Santa Monica Studios release. But they will have DualShock 4, DualSense controller support. Also, purchasing the game on PC will come with Death's Vow armor sets for Kratos and Atreus, Exile's Guardian's shield skin, Buckler of the Forge shield skin, Shining Elven Soul shield skin, shield skin, and Dockenschilder shield skin. So
sweet.
Last one, Riders Republic is free to play for 1 week. So just before they launch, it will be free for a full week on all platforms. So there's mass race, versus mode, tricks, battle, free for all. Riders Republic does come out October 28th on PC, the PSs, the X's, and the Stadias. The Stadia. That's it for the news.
Sweet. All right, we're going to move on down to our dates. Demonic, are you ready, my friend?
Yerp.
Demonic's dates, keeping us on track with what video games are coming out soon.
All right, this week, October 26th, we have Iron Harvest, PS5, Series S, X, LOL, surprise, movie night on the Switch, Marvel's Guardian of the Galaxy, PS5 for Xboxes, Switches, NASCAR 21 Ignition, PS4, Xbox One. On the 28th, we have Backbone, PlayStation's, Xboxes, Dusk on the Switch, Fatal Frame Maiden of Blackwater, PlayStation's, Xboxes, and Switches. Riders Republic, as Joe said, 28th. Rocky? It's ROKI, but it has the 2 dots over the O, so however you pronounce that. PS5, Series S, X on the 28th. Voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars, PS4 and Switch, and Mario Party Superstars on the Switch on the 29th. And that's what's coming out this week.
All right. Well, it's time for the greatest. Oh, wait a minute. John is not here.
For the audio listeners, the stream has a picture of Cheech Marin from Up in Smoke, and it says, "It's me, it's John." On the other side of the screen has Tommy Chong, and it says, "What? Joan's not here." So just so you get full context of that.
Yep. All right, so we're going to move right down to our what the fucks for the week.
And now it's time for our what the fucks for the week.
What the fuck?
And that is my first what the fuck. John's not here.
Yeah, he's at the Seattle game.
I know, you said
He's
yes.
at the Seahawks and Saints.
He went to go see Geno Smith play. He said yes. But he got, was it with free tickets or something like that? That's awesome.
Yeah, I guess so. It's just him and one other person. Because I asked him where he was sitting, and he told me, and I looked it up, and he's sitting like in the corner, like first level in the corner in the back.
Oh, man.
Decent seats, high up. He gets to see the field. Plus, he said he gets to be under the cover, so he doesn't get rained on. I guess it's raining. I can't watch the game right now. So, yeah, I got Alvin Kamara, so go Saints. Sorry. Not sorry, really.
Well, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I do. I have what the fucks.
Cool.
I'm not obvious, we'll get to football with the fuck, but I attempted to watch Dune.
The new Dune or the old one?
The new Dune.
Okay.
And yeah, I couldn't get past it. I couldn't get through it. I got halfway through it and I said, Seth, let's just try and watch it. Everybody raves about this. And yeah, no.
It's a disappointment.
It's so slow. Like you're trying to figure out the factions and all this shit. And you're just like, I get it, but why the way they did it, it's so slow. The story is just drags on and you're just like, fuck this.
The old school version of Dune was pretty slow too, though.
Yeah. But I mean, there's haters out there because somebody had commented on one of the nerd boards and they said that if you don't like Dune, you don't like movies. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not what did they say? Oh, it's not a Michael Bay film with explosions. It's like, no, it's not that. It's just, there's storytelling and then there's like fucking putting people to sleep. It's just so fucking slow. There's a lot of great actors and actresses in it.
Yeah.
But it's just like, damn, come on, do something. Anyway, that was my first what the fuck. Second what the fuck.
Can I ask you a question first on that before that?
Oh. Go ahead, Chris.
What platform did you watch that on? What is that
HBO
on?
Max.
Okay. Is that what it's only on?
In theaters.
Okay.
Theaters, yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad I didn't spend the money to go see it in the theater. I'd been like fucking wake me up when this shit's over.
Cool.
Anyway.
Go on to your next one.
So where I live, the county decided to install this new roundabout. Those of you who don't know what a roundabout is, you fucking drive through a circle and you pick which street you want to go to get to
so there's
destination.
No corners?
There's no corners. There's no stop lines or stop signs. There's no. It is round.
It's a circle.
It's not oval either. It's perfectly round.
Okay.
The county decided to spend billions of dollars. I don't know, millions of dollars. Sorry, to get this roundabout put in, and they wanted to alleviate the traffic because I live near a truck stop. I'm not saying all truckers are stupid, but I want to say about 80% of truckers are fucking stupid. fucking stupid to the point where they're driving through the roundabout in the wrong direction.
Oh, it's scary.
They literally have giant white arrows painted on the street so they know which direction to go. It looks like a fucking Mario Kart track. I'm serious. I'm waiting for like the little question mark boxes to be like floating and you get like a banana peel or a fucking red shell or something.
That shit starts
They're so
glowing.
fucking stupid. Yeah. And there's signs. So they have to. Oh, okay. Let me give you a little bit of history lesson. You get off the freeway by my house and there was an entrance that truck drivers would just drive right into the gas station, the Pilot. Now they have to turn right. They're forced to turn right. They have to go down the street a little bit, go through a roundabout, go through the backside of Pilot, fill up the gas so that when they fill up, the truck is facing the exit and they can fill up and go. Before they had to fill up and then go in the lot and turn around and then come back out. This way they fill up and leave and get the fuck out of here. Or go to Williams and, mess with that Love's over there. So now they have to go through the roundabout and go through the back. There's signs that say trucks this way. So when you go through and you turn right, there's a little opening in the median for people that are in the Pilot to turn right to come into the neighborhood. It's not for left turns. There were signs up, multiple signs, no left turn, no left turn, no left turn. The trucks kept turning left into there. They're fucking idiots. They're fucking idiots. I can't believe that the county wasted their money on this shit and no one can fucking read a sign. It's they had to put this giant green like highway sign to show them you have to go through the roundabout and it says Pilot Access Road and it points. They still go through the roundabout and come back and then try and go in the exit. So there's trucks coming out of the Pilot. There's also idiot asshole trucks trying to get into the Pilot and it just congests the whole thing. So it made it worse.
So you're stuck behind all that shit trying to get home, right?
No, I'm stuck behind that shit trying to get out, trying to go somewhere.
Or trying to go to work or whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
but I'm
fucked
stuck.
Up. Yeah, Miguel.
You
Print a giant picture of Wayne with the title, "Should probably learn how to fucking drive."
No, yeah. It's funny because in Belmont Neighbors, our Facebook page for the neighborhood, somebody had posted that the Elf on the Shelf was making an appearance coming soon. And I said, is he going to put a sign up on the Pilot to say that the Pilot's closed? And a lot of the neighbors love it. They're like, yes, let's do that. So I'd love to get dress up like Elf on the Shelf and get out there in the middle of the night and say, you fucktards, learn how to fucking drive. Jesus Christ.
Probably learn how to fucking drive.
Anyway, my other one, this goes to the House of Ashes comment. So I pre-ordered it. I bought it, purchased it. It says install. I clicked on it. It says, okay, installing, check queue. I checked queue. It was installing. Fine. It was like 2 days ago. Like I pre-installed it. I go to play it today. Not installed. I go to the store. It's like, you own this. Install now. I'm like, well, what the fuck happened from the time that I installed it the last time right now? It's not there. But I didn't have to repurchase it. I'm downloading it now. So here you go.
And you installed the actual game? Because I had two separate files. I had the game. And you know how like DLC add-ons are really small files, but you had to install them to have it. There was a smaller one for the curator's cut. But
I didn't do the curator's cut. I just did the basic 29.
Well, you pre-order, you automatically get curator's cut.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I guess that's what it was they installed all the save files and bullshit. But what the fuck? And last but not least, let's I want to thank all of the diehard, like, genuine Chiefs fans out there, because I think we have like Cardinal fans that are Chiefs fans now.
Dude,
I'm not meaning like negativity or derogatory terms towards the Cardinals.
I get it, but
there are fans out there of the Chiefs that want couch coaches. They play Madden. Oh, I know what I should do. We know what you do. We should be doing this. We should be doing this. We should be doing this. Yeah, I don't get it. I do not get it. It's the fans. They say we need to do this. We need to fire. It's like you just imagine all these Chiefs fans with tiki torches. Wait, should I say that? No, I shouldn't say that. But with like pitchforks and like, fire his ass, get him out of here. You're fired. Anyway. But yeah, they're so flippy floppy. You guys think I'm flippy floppy? God damn. I was going through the boards and it sounds like, some of these Chiefs fans, you swear they were Cardinal fans as well. Like the old Cardinal fans that are like, oh, we're going to die. We're going to lose. Oh, fuck the team. Blah, blah, blah.
I mean, I think that goes with any fandom.
I was going to say the same thing.
I regularly have to stop. I have to mute the Eagles fan page because it's the same exact fucking way.
It's the same way with the Cardinals, the Chiefs. It's everywhere. Whenever the team takes a dip, it's the same thing. That's what I was going to say too.
You just haven't seen it in a couple years, Joe. You forgot what
it's been a while, but like I said, that warm, comfortable feeling. That's like, I like this. I don't have to stress about playoffs. I'm going to talk about playoffs. Playoffs? That's my impression of Jim Mora.
Yeah.
Anyway, somebody had said, I think it was one of the Arrowhead Addict page posts, they had said 5 winners and 8 losers. And I said, winners? And then I posted the Herm Edwards, you play to win the game. I posted that. And it's just blown up. Everybody thinks it's so fucking hilarious. It's like, you don't win. There's no winners from a loss. You don't win. I mean, don't try and you polish a turd. It's still a fucking turd.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a turd.
So I'm, my expectations are dropping. I'm still a Chiefs fan. I'm not going to be like, fuck the Chiefs. But no, I'm not going to say that ever. But just, what the fuck? These fans. Jesus Christ.
They'll turn around when Mahomes goes and knocks the socks off the next team because he's pissed.
Well, yeah, they're playing the Giants, so I'm not like,
they're going to beat up on the Giants and watch those people that were crying about it. They're going to be like, go Chiefs. Oh, I love them. We're going to the Super Bowl again.
Yeah, watch. but then after the Giants, that game span right before the bye.
Yeah.
It's Green Bay, Raiders, Dallas. Then they go through a bye.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Trade deadline is in a week? So they have 1 week to fix something, trade for something. I don't know. Get Josh Gordon involved.
I'm not too worried about them, dude, to be honest.
Stop wasting. I think all this time and money spent on this O-line. What O-line? We have no O-line still.
I think they need to work on a different game plan. I think they have to adjust. These teams haven't figured out right now. They have to adjust. That's all.
Yeah. Everybody like, because they've been on film for so long and they've been on the top, everybody knows their scheme. So
exactly. So
it's like Bieniemy, I think at this point is like, I'm going to go coach the Raiders next season. So I think Bieniemy is going to go to the Raiders. I think we're going to get a new OC, could get rid of Spag nuts and fucking get a new defensive coordinator. And, it might be a year or two before we get back, but we'll see.
You never know. I wouldn't give it up yet. I mean, I still think you guys have a chance.
Yeah, wild card. Yeah, now that they have that extra slot. So we just got to hope that the rest of the AFC does shitty.
It could happen. I mean, look at Baltimore. No one saw that coming.
Mm-mm.
So
they got blown out by the Bengals. Who dey?
Yeah. So
anyway.
Miguel, you got any
those are my what the fucks.
Miguel, you got any what the fucks, buddy?
No. I'm pretty much checked out of football. My team's not going nowhere, and my fantasy team's not going nowhere either. So, meh. Yeah, no, what the fucks? I feel like there was something that happened. Oh, this isn't a bad what the fuck. Attention to detail. I sent you guys this video clip of Far Cry. So I was playing Far Cry, and I'm just killing people, destroying stuff, and helicopter comes in, I shoot it down. I turn around, there's another helicopter. I'm getting ready to shoot it down. A bolt of lightning comes down and hits the helicopter, and it blows up. And I just thought that was awesome attention to detail in the game. And what are the odds that it's something that gets seen within the game? Like, you can put functionality in a game all day long. How often is it going to be actually seen? Something like that, a lightning bolt destroying a helicopter in front of you. Like, have you experienced it, Joe? Anything like that?
No, I see it off in the distance. I mean, I've seen mine. I've got opposite of that, where I see raindrops on the floor, like on the ground. But when I look up, the sun is shining. I'm like, okay.
Well, I mean, that happens in real life too. It's raining. The fuck? But yeah, I mean, just like to have something like that able to happen in the game. Like, how often does that actually get witnessed? You know?
Like in real life or in a game?
Well, so playing Far Cry, say we all play Far Cry, what are the odds that one of us even sees that? Clearly I saw it, but I mean, in the fan base, all the people that own Far Cry, how many people are going to have an event like that happen? I just think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's all random events.
The rarity of it, yeah.
It's sweet, yeah.
Yeah, it's all random, but just the fact that the lightning took out the helicopter instead of just being like a visual thing, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that in like actual like fucking like cutscenes and shit like that, but like in actual gameplay where the weather actually controls
in real time,
in real time that creates effects, that's pretty sick.
So I just thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, it's more of a shocker. What the fuck, in a way. Like,
yeah, I turned around and I was getting ready to shoot it, and I was just like, "Whoa, that's pretty awesome."
Yeah,
Joe.
I won't say it. I won't say it.
No.
Okay.
Chris, you got any what the fucks?
No, I mean everything's been pretty good this week. Football is good. I mean, we play the Texans. I'm more worried about Thursday is the real test for us. COVID's been a really good what the fuck everywhere in the NFL. Devontae Adams just came up with it, which kind of ticks me off because I want to play him. I don't want him to be out. I want him to play. So, anyways, go on, Joe.
I'll just go on record and say if they do beat Green Bay, then I will start to slowly, start believing in the Cardinals.
Okay.
That's it.
No, yeah. I mean,
at this point, it's like, I was watching the Annals this morning on TV, and they basically described, because the one, it doesn't make any sense, but the one preseason game that's been cut away, they said now that September, the month of September, is basically preseason because it doesn't mean anything, really. So because first 4 weeks they're saying Raiders are going to the Super Bowl, they're saying all this other shit, but now look at these teams. It's just the Niners, who? I don't know. I mean, they were saying even that about the Chiefs, but yeah, it's still a long season.
Very long. It's 10 more games. We got 10 games still.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
so
insane.
That's a lot, which is cool for the fans, but it's up and down, roller coaster, because we never know what's going to happen.
I mean, granted, and then you got to sprinkle in COVID because that's kind of fucked up too. So that fucks everything up too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, a lot of people say, next man up and stuff, and it has to be, but that just makes it much harder with the on top of the injuries in the NFL that happen all the time, and then you have to add in that just makes it like crazier, in my opinion, for anybody. It just makes it a harder season for anybody. So, but anyways, my what the fucks have been fine this week. Everything's been good over here in the household, I work from home now, so I'm not really doing much driving. So, anywho, we're going to roll. Joe?
You working from home?
No.
No. Not yet.
I am not working from home.
Gotcha.
So,
I am diligently working in my office at work.
Yes. It was hot today.
So hot.
Oh, fuck. All right, so we're going to move on down to our main topic this week. Our main topic, Miguel wanted to talk about NFTs and microtransactions. So, Miguela, What's up, buddy?
Excuse me? What'd you call me?
Miguel?
Miguel.
So I was thinking the other day about the current state of the world and NFTs and how they're the new thing, right? Non-fungible tokens. You have ownership of this digital media that you can sell. And it got me to thinking, and this is already a thing in some games, but if it were more common, what are your guys' thoughts if microtransactions went more towards NFTs, where you own something that you could resell? So say the Ghostface skin in Verdansk in Call of Duty. What if they only did so many of those? Just don't think about scalpers for the time being, because that would be a thing. But you would be able to obtain the Ghostface skin. There's only 100,000 of them. In a year, you no longer use that skin. You don't want it. You could sell it to somebody else and transfer that NFT that's usable in the game to someone else, rather than what we currently have, which is giving Activision money for something that you may only use for a month. And let's avoid the thought of, well, Activision's not going to do that because then they lose money. Let's keep that out of this argument. Just, if you could purchase NFTs for in-game content that you could later resell because you're not using it anymore, and it has some value still to it, or could have a lot of value to it, what are your thoughts on that potentially being a future for DLC or microtransactions? Joe.
I had mentioned this in a previous podcast, but I had said that if they did go this way, and you had your retailers like Best Buy, GameStop, Amazon, whomever, allowing you to sell those NFTs back to them, then I would be all for it. Because there's so many times that we download things, or that we spend money on things, and it's just like, okay, I'm not using this. I could really resell this. And, you know, it's, in my opinion, if they do it, it has to be regulated. It's not going to be like just free for all. I mean, they're going to have eBay. You know, they're going to have those type of things because people are doing that shit with WoW now.
Oh, you mean resellers?
Yeah, like they can sell, like, oh, I have this dungeon weapon. I'm going to sell it on eBay.
Or
I'm going to
sell gold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I said, I wanted to avoid the conversation of resellers.
Yeah.
And just kind of focus on it as a whole being able to do that. Mm-hmm. So, like I said, there's always going to be resellers, scalpers.
Yeah, no, I get that, but I would be for it because it actually adds value to what I'm spending on the game. Because Elder Scrolls, I've spent hundreds of dollars. I don't even want to sit down and calculate how much I've spent on Elder Scrolls, and I don't even play it anymore now. I'm playing New World. Like, I don't play Elder Scrolls anymore. But if I could resell some of that download content, or like if I could resell my property that I have in Elder Scrolls, resell it back to the game, or resell it back to, you know, or to a company, GameStop or Best Buy or whomever, for credit at that store, I'd be all for it. All for it.
Chris?
And sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I would like to add that I like how you said that there would be limited quantities.
Yeah.
Because then it adds value to that NFT and that DLC. And to me, it won't necessarily be pay to win. You know, as long as none of the NFTs actually affect the game itself, if it's just all cosmetic shit, that's fine.
Yeah, Ghostface skin or Leatherface skin. Yeah. I
mean, you think about how many parents spend money like I do on fucking Fortnite. I'm at least spending $15 to $30 a month on Fortnite because my kids are like, I want this, I want this, I want this, you know. So, and I agree with Butters in the chat. You know, GameStop would give you 50 cents. You go in, I have all these NFTs. Well, we'll give you 50 cents, but I spent like $300 on them. Like, we'll give you 50 cents.
Yeah, that's why. Kind of going off of what you were saying, Joe, was like talking about the big retailers, Amazon, GameStop, or whoever would take that back. They would probably take it less, but if you had like a market where you could sell it to another gamer, like a person-to-person market, that would make it even more valuable and kind of cut out the big man, you know?
I think, that would be very profitable for someone to come up with a third-party marketplace for NFTs for video games, DLC content, stuff like that.
Well,
and people could bid and sell and trade because, you said leave it out to where Activision isn't making money, but I'm actually going to play devil's advocate and say if Activision for Call of Duty say they wanted to add it into the game to where you have your store to buy your COD points, but then next to that they have like the NFT
marketplace,
to where every transaction that happens in that market they get a percentage of it, so that technically that they wouldn't lose. They wouldn't lose, but they would take a fraction of it.
Right.
If they want to do that.
It'd be a different source of income for them.
Right.
That would benefit the players as well. Because, I mean, right now, Ghostface skin, everybody's buying it because it's the hot item and it's
one of the worst horror characters ever. Sorry. No, go ahead.
You just watched the movies, Joe. Stop. But, no, yeah. They wouldn't be able to sell 200 million Ghostfaces. They'd sell 500,000 or something like that. But then the resell, to your point, they could get a cut of that.
Well, what they could do is, so they would get a fraction of the transaction between you and another player, but they would then take that NFT back and then they could flip it and resell it, because technically NFTs don't have the used status because it doesn't technically get used. It just gets passed around. Mm-hmm. So it would still be, you wouldn't lose value on that NFT. The only way you would is if people, it wasn't in demand. That's it.
Yep.
But
just like any other collectible.
Right. If Activision gets that NFT back, then they could just put it right back on the market and then they're essentially making the original price of that NFT plus interest, because they got the transaction price of you selling it to someone else or of you selling it back to Activision.
Right.
So
yeah, I was just thinking, like, I think it'd be unrealistic because companies are greedy, but I think it'd be very beneficial to the customer to be able to sell those back or sell them to a different person. Like, oh, Joe, I bought this. I didn't want it, but it was going to sell out in 20 minutes and I figured you'd want it. So here you go. And then you'd have it. And then when you got tired of it, you could sell it to Chris for 3 times as much. Because fuck you, Chris.
Well,
I wouldn't.
If you wanted to go that way.
And to answer Butter's comment, he said, "Didn't Diablo do that in the game for gear and things like that?" I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Not like actual for real items, but he's talking like if they were to have an NFT. I'm thinking this is what he's saying. Like just like for the NFTs, they would have it would be like an auction house, just like in Diablo 3. They have the auction house where they're selling gear and whatnot. It would be just like that for NFTs. But
you're getting in-game money. At that point, I'm talking about having a cryptocurrency wallet that you could put that money in and cash out, and it's not tied to that game.
Right? They can connect just like in any other game or MMOs. If you know that they use several different currencies in the game, they could just add that cryptocurrency as the currency in the game, and then have that auction house come up, and you can buy your NFTs that only directly belong to that game. You know what I mean?
Well, kind of like in New World, you know, like we were talking before the podcast, they have the new Halloween skins in New World, and the only way to get those is real world money.
Right.
Having that transferred into gold in the game. So if we resell it in the game, you get the gold back in your account in game. But I get what Miguel's saying. If we were able to withdraw from the game that gold and turn it back into real money, I could see that.
Yeah, like a converter or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it gets kind of sketchy because I don't know. It gets back to like the whole gambling aspect and dealing with like real money and stuff. I don't know. Because I mean, like loot boxes, like if I buy a loot box and say I want to sell a loot box, right? But there's no guarantee what's in the loot box. But I have the box. I haven't opened it. Like if I have a, whatever, and I'm like, Chris, I want to sell you this loot box. I bought it for $5, but there's no guarantee that you're going to get a high level item. This is the rarities that could be in it, or you could get an apple.
Give me an apple plus 5 health.
Well, I mean, that's the thing going on right now. With current NFTs, that totally happens because you get card packs.
Yeah.
With current NFTs. And to Butters' point, so, this may be occurring in some games. I think I said that at the beginning. But what I'm trying to say is if more developers embraced it, more developers allowed you to purchase something and then resell it to somebody else through their market or through a third party and get money back in place of that. They're being crazy. Joe, stop making faces.
Okay. I'm just like, they're like, anyway.
Someone.
He doesn't really, he just makes bitch sounds. But yeah, that was my thought was if I could buy something and I don't want it 3 months later, I could, even at a loss. Right now, I get 0% of whatever I put into microtransactions. If I could get a little bit back, I'd be fine with that.
Right. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I totally agree.
Yeah, the way things are going right now, like Funko has NFTs that are cards, and they're packs, and you don't know what you're going to get. But there's only so many packs, and then you can sell it as an unopened pack or as each individual item, and you get cryptocurrency and you can cash it out. Joe.
No, Chris, go ahead. You had your...
I was just going to say, like, I do like the fact that if they did have those NFTs put into the game for, like, microtransactions. So, like, if you were to buy a skin, it would be the limited quantity. That's actually, like, the key word about it. Like, if it was limited like that and it was actually worth some value and you can go and resell that, I feel like that would be a little bit better than what I'm already doing now where I'm paying for a skin that's really... It's a skin that I'm not going to be using next year. I'm going to probably buy something else or go to a different game. So hopefully this would have some value and you can actually resell it, and that would be kind of nice. So
I think this could gain popularity of one thing. If the crypto market wasn't so volatile, if it wasn't so unpredictable, I think if we had a stable cryptocurrency and a crypto market, I think this could work. But the fact that it's so up and down, I mean, fucking Elon Musk tweets one thing and the one coin like just tanks 20%, and there's people freaking out. It's like, well, dude, shut the fuck up. Somebody take his phone away from him so he doesn't tweet anything, and just leave the market alone. But that type of thing, like say we had people investing in NFTs through Activision, and all of a sudden we had this bullshit happen with everybody boycotting and banning Activision. Your market's going to tank because nobody wants to touch the Activision product other than Call of Duty. Like WoW, everybody's leaving WoW, going to New World, doing ESO, going to Guild Wars. So,
but, that's still better than what you have now, which is you get zero. Nothing out of. Yeah,
I get it. But I think
pennies is better than what you get now.
Yeah, like if the publishers or the developers were to say, you know what, yes, let's do this, then I think if that was. If the market wasn't so volatile. Also, I wanted to say, like, Madden could, Butters said console drones Bitcoin. I get it, man. I get it. Drone coin, yeah.
We're starting it now.
We're starting it now. Why now?
Console coin.
There we go. Trademark. Copyright. Anyway, but like Madden, Ultimate Team card packs. Mm-hmm. Could you imagine like going through, buying a bunch of packs and then reselling them on the market saying, hey, I've got a gold pack. I've got an epic pack. I've got this pack. I've got this card. I want this card. There's going to be so many people that want to build that perfect team that they're going to be like, hell yeah, I want that card. I'll buy it from you. So, Miguel.
Well, also to that point, what I think would be great for them to incorporate into that is like, if you work hard and earn something, you can then sell it. So cut it out. So Madden, for example, a lot of those cards you don't just get. Some of them, it's like you have to complete all these challenges and all this other bullshit to unlock something. And then you can go, and if you unlocked it, you could go potentially sell that because it's your item. You unlocked it in the game, you grinded for it. It's kind of like mining cryptocurrency, kind of in a way. Same with like Elder Scrolls. Like Joe spent all this time in the Forge, and now he can build this level 100 armor. And he builds it. He got all the materials and built it, and now he can sell it to somebody in the Elder Scrolls marketplace for crypto. But I mean, I know what we're getting into. It's crypto and people being able to use crypto, kids, but it's just an idea. Joe.
Crypto kids.
I would so quit my day job and be a crafter, a guild, a blacksmith. Like, what do you do for a living? Oh, well, I make power armor and I make epic armor and shit like that. Well, you do? Yeah. In a game.
How do you do that? I push A.
It's better than me selling like my fucking bath water or milk I poured on myself, fucking TikTok or Twitch or whatever, bullshit like that.
But then to that point, there would be people like Monkey that just use whatchamacallits, mods to have it
mods and trainers and stuff like that. Yeah. Cheat engines. No, I get it. I totally agree with you. I see that. I wouldn't say probably within the next 10 to 15 years, we'll see it.
I just think it'd be great to see some return on the stuff that or the ability to get some return on the stuff that you buy digitally, which NFTs essentially does, but we don't have that in mainstream gaming.
I'm just imagining like if they were to have like NFTs that were to be able to use cross-platform. So you use it in a game, and then you go play it in a cross-platform game that's in VR. So, like for instance, Resident Evil 4 now is in VR. Let's say you could get an NFT in Resident Evil in the actual 2D version of the game, and then you could actually go into the VR version and actually really see your NFT, like physically see it and whatever it is. I think that'd be cool. And then actually having like a cool like like a cool hologram tag like on the corner of whatever it is skin that you're seeing in your menu that you could see like a rating, an NFT rating of 9, kind of like a baseball card would have a PSA rating of whatever. It would have an NFT rating in like a hologram style on a skin, or that you could see in your menu. But go ahead, Miguel.
Well, they have like a mint number, so each NFT has a number assigned.
So it'd be the mint number,
Yeah, right. But I was going to say that should inherently be available, in my opinion, Chris, because with cross progression, like my Call of Duty skins, I can have them on my PC, I have them on my Xbox.
Yeah.
They carry over, so that should not necessarily have to do with NFT. That should have to do with cross progression that should be available in games. Joe.
I was going to say in VR, I'd be the first one to be like Scrooge McDuck, the giant vault with nothing but NFTs in it, fucking swimming, like diving in, backstroke and shit, swimming through my NFTs,
Yeah, I mean, if they made the Oasis, you could have your bunker and with all your shit in it,
Oh, what's his face? Metaverse is coming.
Kamara got a touchdown.
I saw that. That's why I went like this.
Kamara got one?
I have Kamara on my fantasy team.
I'm playing
and I'm already winning by like 30 points, but I want to smash.
Did you see that I won and I fucked up this weekend too? And
you fucked up because you played somebody that was who did you play?
Rookie?
You fucking played
I played somebody that doesn't even know how to play apparently.
Yeah. Well, I got Darren Waller and he got zeros because he was out. Yeah. You played somebody that was clearly out.
Yeah.
Like last Monday, we knew he was out. But anyway.
Yeah,
that's because I think the guy you were playing had Mahomes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so it was Murray and Mahomes. Anyway, I agree with the NFTs. I want to get some money back from all the DLC, all the microtransactions that we're doing. It could be as simple as, if I buy it from Microsoft, I have the option to trade it back to Microsoft, and Microsoft gives me reward points. I don't care. It's something. I want something for my purchases other than just...
and then also just, like I said, if they incorporated unlockables or stuff that you craft in game as being able to sell, that would be great too.
Yeah, because rare items.
Well, in all reality, those are probably unlockable items are probably going to be more rare and more valuable than purchased items if they were to bring those back, And then, like you said, that company could charge 3% or whatever for the transaction. Mm-hmm. And hey, they put it in the game available for everybody, but someone's making a transaction and we make money off of it, and instead of someone taking the time to do it themselves.
Yeah.
It's going to take a lot because, there's got a lot of coding and a lot of programming that has to go into that to make those rare items, because it's, a sword is a sword. It's just coded as, this code, and that's basically what you're buying is an NFT for that one that source code for that sword, that armor, that gun, that skin, whatever. So,
but there's only 100,000 source codes out there of that certain source code. Yeah. That's what makes it valuable.
Or less, because you can burn them and then they go away.
Yeah. So they could put, I'm thinking, coding, you could put a source code in with, like a timer on it during this time or this quantity. Once it's gone, it's gone. That's it.
Yep.
Has so many uses and then it's gone.
Yeah. No, I meant like the game uses what I'm saying is if the game allows so many releases of that one item, then that code erases or it's replaced with a generic code.
Right. So that makes it rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
it's a good idea.
Good conversation.
Yeah. I like it.
I was just thinking I'd like to get something out of the crap I buy online.
Wouldn't we all? I'd like to trade in some games that I purchased, but I can't.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
digitally,
Yeah. I do say though, like whenever we do have these cool conversations in gaming, things do turn out on our side. So we might hear in the future like something about this NFTs happening within microtransactions, and it might happen. So
and then we can say John wasn't there for that. So suck it, John. That was before John was around, or that's when John wasn't around. Actually,
that's when he got replaced.
He got replaced
by Cheech and Chong.
Oh shit! Sweet.
John's not here.
Good stuff. You guys want to? Let's just roll right into Rando. You guys got any Rando shit this week?
Well, I know Miguel wanted to talk about
before
House of Ashes.
House of Ashes. Okay, we'll jump into that first. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, if you've been here, we talk about super massive games every year because they come up with a game every year, and it's around Halloween. House of Ashes, I've completed it. I'm not going to go too in-depth into it because Joe hasn't been able to play it yet. It's another super massive Dark Pictures game, and it feels like it. It was really good. I enjoyed the story. I didn't feel like it was as much of a jump scare game as the previous ones have been, but it was really enjoyable. My only issue was I don't know if I have high expectations because of some game that I can't even think of what's causing it, but having played Far Cry and now playing House of Ashes, I don't think the visuals of the characters look that great. Like, House of Ashes is supposed to be optimized, Far Cry is supposed to be optimized. I don't think the characters' faces look that stunning for a Series X, Joe. And I don't know what game ruined it for me, Joe.
I think I go through this too because I played Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, I played Ubisoft games, I played all these different games. There comes to a point when you're playing a game when internally you have to decide, am I playing this game because it's supposed to be beautiful, or am I playing this game because it's a good game? Like, it's rare. It's rare that you get a game with both of those qualities. The Witcher. I mean, even The Witcher was kind of iffy. I mean, God of War sets a bar. So does Horizon, in my opinion. But there's so many games where you're like, fuck, this game is beautiful, but it sucks. Anthem was a perfect example. Anthem is a beautiful game. If you actually looked at all the detail and all the shit that was going on around in the game, it was a beautiful game, but it played like shit. So as gamers, we have to, be able to separate and say, okay, am I playing this for graphics or am I playing this for, for gameplay? And to go along with that, it's like watching an animated movie. There's different animation styles. So there's different styles of how developers are creating games and how they're creating likenesses of people in games. So it's just, in my opinion, it's just an internal thing that you have to like sit down and say, okay, I'm not playing this because it's beautiful or because of, I'm looking at character or I'm looking at motion capture, character creation, but I'm looking at it for the story and the gameplay.
Right. And maybe I phrased it wrong. I am playing this game for the story and the gameplay and whatnot. But an observation is I feel like it doesn't look that crisp, that detailed. Like I remember playing Until Dawn and being like, this looks crisp, detailed. This game looks amazing.
Like a movie.
The characters look great. And just, I don't know what game I played recently that might have made me have such high expectations for games, but I didn't think the character models looked as great as I came to expect from a Supermassive game.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Far Cry. When I started playing it, I was like, okay, this
kind
is
of
what
flat,
we get.
right? Yeah,
kind of flat, right? Kind of flat, yeah. And I'm just like, okay, this is what we're getting.
Right.
Even though I'm playing it on a Series X, I'm like, well, wow. The environments are beautiful.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I thought the character textures looked really flat. And it's just, like I said, I don't know what game I recently played that just gave me those high expectations, but I just feel like Far Cry, House of Ashes, there's something lacking in the visual, facial quality of the characters.
Another thing to add into that, do you think that this possibly could be caused by COVID? Just a question. Because of with a lot of more remote working, they're not really focused on the fine details and refining their product before it's released.
I don't think so. Not in this space, because I mean it's digital media. You're on a computer anyway.
Yeah, but it's different when you're like in person and you're like being held accountable in a meeting when somebody says, "Why do your characters look so flat?"
But I mean, for like, like House of Ashes, it's motion capture, so it is in person. Director's there, the actors are there. It is in person, so I don't know if I can't attribute that one to COVID. Maybe Far Cry, who knows?
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
It just felt flat, and I don't know what game I recently played that really drove it to feel that way. Overall, the game is great. I still really hate. I don't think I said this before, but I really hate the heartbeat, keeping track in time. God, I hate that minigame. But yeah, I really enjoy it. I saved everybody. I might have restarted a mission because of the stupid heartbeat thing, getting somebody killed. But it was another Supermassive game. It was a great game. The different setting made it amazing. This isn't a spoiler. It might be, but the next Supermassive game likely for next year is The Devil in Me.
Yeah.
Which you saw the trailer?
I've already seen the trailer, and I've seen like that corpse robot thing. Yeah.
So that one looks like it might be more horror based. This one I didn't think it was too horror-y, but I really enjoyed it, and I'm up for going through it again, Joe. If you want to do the co-op.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah,
Christian,
recommend.
No questions on this one.
Did you play the other ones, Chris?
No, I didn't. So
you being a sissy, Chris? I'm just kidding.
I'm scared.
I mean, yeah.
I just don't have time, really.
Man and Medan, there's a lot of jump scares there. Until Dawn jump scares. Until Dawn set the bar pretty high.
Well, I played Until Dawn, so I had played that one.
Yeah, but not all the way through. Like, we didn't get to the point where you're like literally face to face with those fucking screecher things, whatever they're called.
I played through most of it.
When it turned into not a horror game, but more of a sci-fi game.
Yeah.
Okay. I played the horror part.
Yeah, the horror part of that game was rough.
Yeah.
Once you get like halfway through, it turns sci-fi, and you're like, okay, this isn't so bad. House of Ashes is more sci-fi, whereas Man of Medan was horror, in my opinion, and Little Hope was, I want to say, more psychological horror.
Gotcha.
Yes. Little Hope was more like M. Night Shyamalan type bullshit.
Oh.
Right.
You're at the end, you're like, fuck.
And and the next one looks, so I'm really glad that Supermassive they've gone different directions with each of these games. Like the next one looks more like a Saw type story.
Yep.
So yeah, I look forward to it. They also stated, which we knew from the beginning, Joe, right? They had 4 images, they had 4 books. They said there's 4 games in this series. They said this next one is the end of this series. So I'm excited after next year to see what comes after. And hopefully they'll update their engine and make things look better, because I think Man of Medan, Little Hope, and I think they're all just basically run off the same engine, just with the new story put into it. So, Joe,
do you think that they would possibly go live action? Because I played what's the game with Michelle Milet or Katie from Letterkenny? I bought that game, and it's basically it's a movie. It's a live action, so everything is acted out, and the choices that you make, they're acted out. There's no CG. It's an actual like on set. It's a movie that you're pressing, but kind of like a Netflix movie, but you're pressing buttons and you're making decisions and choices and shit. So I honestly think they've had so much success, and they're only going to continue to grow, because every game has like an important actor or actress in it. And it's like, why not just do live action? That's that's what I'm thinking.
It may just be cheaper to render everything in a game world, So,
but they could release it a lot sooner if it was live action. Yeah,
they could. But you have all the post-production and everything, and I mean, with what they put into these games, the special effects, either digital special effects or makeup or whatever, that would take time and probably quite a bit of money. But I don't know. I'm not against it, but I think they're a video game company, and they're going to stick to digital, in my opinion. I'm just curious to see what they'll do next, though. I just hope it's more of the same, just at the next level, Whatever that means.
Cool. Anything else you guys want to add about this game? No?
I mean, it was very vague, but yeah, if you've played the previous ones, I think this is... I enjoy it more than being terrified in Man of Medan, and I enjoyed it more than Little Hope, probably because it was less stressful, in my opinion.
Okay. Cool. Hearts of Ashes, that was.
House
of Ashes.
House of Ashes. Not House of Asses. Not Heart of Ashes. Jesus Christ, Chris.
House of Asses.
Check out
that's
House
the title of the episode. House of Asses.
Go check out Supermassive's House of Asses.
House of Asses. So we got it.
Oh my god. NFTs and House of Asses.
Oh, I love it. That's perfect right there. It's even better now. Hell yeah. So let's run right into rando shit. You guys got anything more rando than House of Asses?
I did. I'm trying to think.
Here we go.
Oh, rabbit hole. I rewatched Loki. Right?
Okay.
Chris, have you watched Loki yet?
Actually, I watched like the first couple episodes, and then I just haven't had time.
I rewatched Loki. Here's my question to you. When a next event happens, the TVA takes the variant away, to their headquarters and resets the timeline, right? Loki taking the Tesseract was a Nexus event. And they took him away and should have reset the timeline, right? So if the timeline is reset, how do those events even transpire what happened in Endgame? Or, yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to mentally go through that. Because, okay, so that they ended up getting the Tesseract because they went back further in time. That's when Tony met his dad.
But they didn't only get the Tesseract in that occasion. Well, I guess they got those other things before, right? But, I mean, if they go back and reset it and that never happens because they reset the timeline, there should have never been the event visible to all the other characters where Loki gets the Tesseract and goes. The Tesseract should stay there. Tony Stark should have never dropped it if that was what caused Loki to pick it up. So therefore, they should have taken it.
He would have still dropped it because the Hulk still took the stairs. And
right.
Okay, stairs. You know,
he would have dropped it. It would have bounced to Loki. Loki's Nexus events was picking it up and leaving. If they reset it to the way it was supposed to happen, Loki wouldn't have picked it up. The Tesseract would still be there.
Right.
So
that would be a whole nother what if episode.
I'm just saying
they could rewrite Endgame.
Right. But I'm just saying, how does that even happen in that universe if the TVA goes in and resets it and it never happened? Because by that happening, the events following Loki disappearing should never have happened. Because it would have been reset if that was a Nexus event. So, yeah, just like I said, it's a rabbit hole. I was just watching Loki and I just had a wait a minute moment where I was like, if they reset it, then that shouldn't have affected anything, you know? So.
Mm-hmm.
But that's getting into multiverses and rabbit holes and the hot mess that the MCU is going to navigate wondrously.
Did you end up finishing What If?
Yes.
Okay. I did too.
Yeah.
So, I enjoyed that.
Is that Netflix or what is that? What If? What are we talking about?
It's on Discovery Plus, yeah.
Discovery Plus, okay.
ESPN Plus, where they have absolutely nothing worth watching in my opinion.
ESPN,
yeah, and then it's the Peyton brother or the Manning brothers doing color commentary on Marvel movies. So.
Jack
they're
and
on
I
right now.
Enjoyed
Actually,
those guys. We love them. They're great. We were watching the game the other day, and they're hilarious.
As long as they're not on the field, I'm okay.
And I enjoy it.
Well,
rather listen to Rando.
Eli's cool in my book, but I'd rather be offended and listen to John Gruden.
Oh, there you go.
But yeah, there's your rabbit hole. Sit on it, think on it. Let me know if you can come up with anything as to how they continued doing stuff after that happened.
Hear that, listeners? Email Miguel.
Well, yeah, but no, I mean it would have to create a whole new scenario.
But it's the one timeline, so there is no new scenario. It's the sacred time. They have to reset it, and therefore nothing exists after that point. It should have been reset. Those events wouldn't be visible to anyone. They wouldn't have happened. It's a rabbit hole.
Nexus event, boom, Loki gets the Tesseract. And this timeline still keeps going, which is Endgame, the movie, where they go back in time and Tony meets his dad, and, you know, they continue to do that shit.
But Loki gets the Tesseract.
Right.
And because he gets... branch. Right. And that's where then you have Tony and the Cap go back to 1970, whatever, because of the branch. So technically...
Oh, okay, yeah. So Tony and Rogers go back on that branch.
Because of the branch, yeah.
Okay. So if they were to reset that and Tony just drops it, goes back and says, oops, I'll take this, picks it up, and then...
Right.
But that would create a whole new event.
No, because it's a mess.
No, it would create a whole new, like, if they reset it. Okay, say like you said, Loki doesn't pick up the Tesseract. What happens?
Then that's the sacred timeline.
Everybody's like looking down, staring at it. Does Tony say, "Oops, I dropped this, my bad," and he picks it up and he walks away, right? Mm-hmm. But we haven't seen the correction, right? We haven't seen that. So if they wanted to retell Endgame to where Tony survives, Tony doesn't snap, maybe Captain Marvel does because she could snap and survive, or Thor does, or whoever. Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, anytime you get to timelines and dimensions, it can easily become a shit show with something so small as that. But There's just something that I realized watching Loki, like, anytime something happens, they reset it, so therefore it technically never happened. So technically, Loki never picked it up, so why did they go back further? That should have never happened. But because they went back further, it's part of the main timeline, which makes no sense because it's based off a branch, Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mess, like I said. Sorry.
It's a rabbit hole for sure. Cool. You guys got
I'm not going to go there. Yeah, any random shit. I was still want to talk about heard that Hayden Christensen is going to reprise his role as Darth Vader in the Ahsoka series. He's going to have an appearance in the Ahsoka series.
Hell yeah.
Yay, I'm happy about that.
That's cool.
So,
fuck yeah.
Yeah, super excited. Because it's December and Star Wars is back.
So is it a flashback?
It could be. I still want them to correct and fucking get the true fans their answers as far as fucking Ezra messing with the time and saving Ahsoka, which meant that here we go with multiverses again. Like Ezra saves Ahsoka, which means Ahsoka's alive and she's alive in the Mandalorian timeline, right? But if there was a TVA in Star Wars, Ahsoka wouldn't be saved and she would be killed by Vader in the Rebel series. Chris, you got to finish watching Rebels.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But
have you seen the guy whose his mom works for Disney and for Star Wars, and he just bugs her? He's like, fans want to know, where's Thrawn? She's like, I can't say. Where's Thrawn? I can't say.
Is that on TikTok?
Yeah. Joe.
I don't have TikTok anymore.
You got rid of it?
Oh, you joined the John Club, huh?
Yeah. I'm a Joan.
You quit.
Hi.
Fuck you guys. I'll just watch TikToks by myself. Y'all can go eat a
I'm
bag
a Joan.
of dicks.
Yeah. Like, no alcohol, no TikTok. I'm just trying to, clean up and get, mentally clear.
Fuck, if you won't drink with me and you won't let me send you TikToks, will you reinstall Call of Duty?
I didn't say I have Call of Duty on my computer. I can play it on PC.
You didn't say what?
Huh? Well, I didn't say I don't watch them. I still click on it and watch it. I'm just not mindlessly scrolling all day, every day.
So you still watch what I send you?
Yeah.
He's just not stuck. Watch that. He's just not stuck. That's all.
John uninstalled. Yeah. So you deleted your account. You didn't uninstall like John uninstalled TikTok.
I didn't delete my account. It was a private account. It was just a user random number, but I just uninstalled it. So I could reinstall it and still be there and then cancel the account, but I won't.
Okay.
But
Okey doke.
I'm still going to watch it. What you send.
Yeah.
I'm just, like I said, I'm not like sitting in front of the TV, watching the TV, but I'm actually doing this. I'm not doing that anymore.
You watching Jackson Mahomes, his dances and stuff?
Nope. Not watching that shit either.
No.
I agree with a lot of the fans out there. I think Patrick Mahomes need to Aaron Rodgers his family right now at this point. This shit. And he got married, got a fucking baby. Now he's playing like shit, man. Be like all the rest of the NFL players and be a deadbeat dad.
Dude.
I'm joking. It's a joke. Fuck.
his wife is fucking getting into social media a lot and everything too.
She's a fucking Karen, dude.
She's getting all crazy.
If I had, I'd be like, shut the fuck up. Just stop.
I was gonna ask you what your opinion is on all that drama that
she needs to just shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Her and her mom. His name's not Pat. It's Patrick. I don't care. I'm calling him Kermit Fuzzyhead.
Yeah. I don't know, man. She's just saying a lot of things to the fans. It's like, whoa, you probably shouldn't be saying anything. Poor Patrick, man. Or Pat.
Yeah. And he's, instead of like asking him important questions, he's sitting at a fucking press conference and he's got to sit there. Oh, what do you think about your brother pouring water on people or dancing on a dead player's number? It's like, yeah, where's your mind at? Instead of asking him like important questions, he's got to now like sit there and fucking, all right, yes, my brother did some dumb shit. Yes, my wife won't shut the fuck up. Yes, my mom is annoying. So, yeah, it's a lot of distractions that's happening right now. I think he needs to just like.
I think that's kind of what's affecting, in my opinion. I think some of that shit's affecting his game.
Yeah, because he's not focused.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm going down that rabbit hole.
Sorry, I just had to.
I do want to say one thing.
Yeah.
One thing. Mm-hmm. Okay. I saw the footage on the one game where that guy gave his hat to the kid that was dying or that had recovered from brain cancer. But there was a player, I'm not going to mention his name, but he took his hat off during the game and gave it to the kid, and the kid got all emotional. And I just want to give kudos to that guy, because that's like outside. It's what you do off the field that makes you a greater person.
I remember who it is. I was trying to remember who it was because it's on that article. What's his name? What's his name?
Bomb Trady.
So. Okay.
Okay. Bomb Trady.
I will give kudos to him for what he did there. Yep. Like that was like, all right, okay. I still fucking hate your guts, and you're not what everybody says you are, but you went like that.
Kudos to Bomb. Yeah.
Yeah. Kudos to Bomb Trady.
Yeah. There you go.
So,
Bob Trady.
No, I saw the article and I was sitting here trying to remember who the heck it was, and then it clicked, and I'm like, oh,
yeah,
I get it. I know why you won't say his name.
Fuck that.
Shit.
Not in this house. Not mention his name in this house.
That's funny. So, you guys got anything else?
No rando from you, Chris?
No, I mean, I could talk football all day long, but it's just, I really don't have much to talk about. I'm just excited about Thursday, and I hope we shock the world, show them that we're not a bunch of retired football players, because that's what everybody said we were in the beginning. So for all the people that were traded to us, except for Zach Ertz, because he is young. So in my opinion,
you dare say his name.
Ish.
Hey man, I want to thank Cincinnati and Philly. And I have to say, the Raiders too, for Rodney Hudson, even though he's not playing right now.
Fuck the Raiders.
So we got some fantastic guys, especially Houston. Thank you. So it's a new era. I just want to see, when I go back to work, how many people that I've seen never wear Cardinal shit is going to be rooting for him. That's the only thing that might bug me a little bit. I'll be like, motherfucker, I've never seen you say go Cardinals or anything. Get the fuck out of here.
I've always been a fan.
That shit always happens. So, but
right.
Anyhow.
Side note.
Go on. Yeah.
Side note. Joe, do you appreciate the Meg Turney stuff I send you?
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I follow Meg on Instagram, so I am still on Instagram.
So you're watching Reels on Instagram, is what you're saying?
I'm not. Yeah.
So you're still sitting there going like that.
But Reels aren't as addicting as TikTok is. I don't know. There's something about
same thing.
No, it's not. No, it's not. TikTok creators and TikTok shit is way different than Instagram.
Well, Reels are things that you follow, right? So
or other people post.
Right. But you're following them. No?
No.
Okay.
No, that's the stories. Reels is just random shit. But the content in the Reels is nothing compared to the content in TikTok. Because the TikTok algorithm was, like you said, based off of who you follow and what you follow. Those tags is what pops up in your FYP or your For You page. But in Instagram, it's just random.
Oh, I did have something too. November 18th, they're releasing the full course thing for Topgolf for all the Quest users for VR. So November 18th, we'll be able to play full course, full swing.
Nice.
So that'll be dope.
Good luck. Joe will be playing Halo.
It's all right. Well,
wait, no, that's December, right? No?
Yeah, it's December. I'll be playing Forza.
That's the one.
Because I have to pre-install it.
Forza. Cool.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck? Rewinding. What the fuck? Seagate. That fucking 2 terabyte card for your Xbox
Expensive
Series
as
X being
fuck.
$400. Go fuck yourself. Go take that card. Stick that sumbitch sideways. And stick it straight up your candy ass.
I mean, it's cheaper than buying 2 1 terabytes.
Oh, my God. It's still a ripoff. I'd rather just
crazy.
wait and just move shit from my external back into the game, move it back, move it in, move it back, in and out. Yeah,
they're fisting you right now.
No, that's if you buy that.
Yeah,
Might as well just
they're gonna fist you.
Take it.
400. Yeah.
Fuck that.
Goddamn.
But anyways, imagine the Forza marketplace as NFTs and being able to sell.
That would be fun.
As long as the prices are reasonable, yes, and they're not like real life fucking prices for parts.
Well, but I mean, I'm talking about like an unlockable car. Like,
right. But I mean, I would be down to being like buying a rare turbo or buying a rare, engine block or, getting some nice tires, that Hoonigan releases or, Michelin or fucking whomever. Penske. I don't know.
Food for thought.
Yeah, I'd be down.
When microtransactions become NFTs in the future, guys, you heard it here.
Yeah, it could happen. And if it does, I will get into that market for sure. Especially if they cross-platform into VR, because then it's a whole different ballpark then, in my opinion.
Can we talk about fembots, please? So maybe that'll be real?
Yes.
I mean, I know they're kind of real, but I want like consumer-friendly fembots.
Let's talk about it. What do you want to talk about, Joe?
Yeah. Well, let's just take those love dolls up to the next level and put some AI in them. You know what I mean?
As long as they don't talk back, like, tell me to like do something like clean, go clean the garage or some shit, go do the dishes, then, if they can program it not to say any of this stuff that my wife says.
Why would you pay for it if it's going to say that to you?
You know, some people like that weird shame shit, dude. So
not only you're getting shamed by your real wife, but now your fembot shaming you. Yeah. So you get twice the shame.
Yeah, dude.
So you get shamed out of the house into the game room, and then you go into the game room, and your fembot's sitting there like,
"You're fucking in here again?
You get in here again? But you didn't fucking do the dishes. You didn't like do your laundry. You didn't dust. You didn't clean the floor. Did you feed the dogs? Oh my god.
Yeah, but see, you can hit the fembot. She won't report you.
Can you?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
I don't know. You're talking about putting AI in it. I don't know, Chris.
Yeah, because they're going to start talking about rights and shit. I have rights.
Yeah. Now we're going to get canceled for punching AI.
Because of fucking domestic robot abuse.
I punched a robot.
Man, I had anger issues. I took it out on my fembot.
Oh, man. Fembots, huh? That's what you want?
I want a fembot, yeah.
Okay.
I want fucking AI.
Like just to do the deed, or like to have like to like hang out and shit, play video games with you too and whatnot.
Just to hang out and shit. You're like, okay, that's enough. And it just
you just turn it off. How do you hide that? Do you put that in the closet or something? Like where do you put that?
You just have it sitting there. I mean, it's gonna be normal, and you're just gonna have one sitting there. You just. Yeah.
I want a fembot that like folds up into a briefcase, like fucking the Jetsons car, but it'll be a fembot. So
yeah, you put it in your pocket and you take it to work and you accidentally hit it and you fucking like opens up in your clean room suit and shit. You're like, ah! You got arms and legs and shit growing out of your suit.
Shit, that'd be awesome, dude. Funny.
Oh God.
Yeah, concealable fenbot. Nice.
Anyway, I got off topic real quick.
That got pretty random, dude.
But I'm just wishing. I'm just like, I want the shit to be real.
That's on your wish list, your bucket. Like, now it's going to become real because we're talking about it. It's kind of what you're going for. Right?
Yeah.
Could happen.
Shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Halloween.
So, Joe.
Yay. What? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, what are you shooting for your House of Ashes playthrough? Trying to save people, kill people? What are you looking for?
I say he's killing.
I don't care. I want to kill the asshole because there's always an asshole in the story. So I want to kill him. Unless you're the asshole, then it's like,
What if he's
I don't know. We'll see. What's that, Chris?
I was gonna say, what if he's like Frank on House Party?
Oh yeah, then just fucking slit his throat right there.
I mean, I think there is one asshole, but I think
we all have him.
I think he's redeemable in the game.
Okay. I just, if it feels like he should die, then he should die, or she, whatever.
He's playing God.
Let me use my preferred pronoun.
Be careful.
They should die. Yeah.
There you go. Be safe, Joe.
Right. I have to be safe with my words.
Not to say, what's your safe word? That's different.
Cantaloupe.
That'd be hilarious. I'm like, cantaloupe.
Safe. What's your safe word? Safe.
There you go. Stay safe out there.
It's safe. Is it? Is it? Safe isn't safe anymore. What does safe mean? It's alternate meanings. What does safe identify as? Anyway.
Anything else?
No. Got anything else, Joe?
No, I don't have anything else. We're winding down now.
Yeah, we are. All right, cool. Well, this is a fantastic episode. This is House of Asses NFTs, or NFTs and House of Asses. This is Chris. I'm going to go play some House of Asses. I'm out. Peace.
This is Miguel. Chris isn't going to go play that. He already said he's not playing it, so he should just figure it out.
I think there's a game on stream called House of Asses, so he may go play that.
I'll play that
porn
one.
game, but
yeah. Yep.
That's probably true. Fuck you, John. You're not here. You're at a Seahawks game. I think it's ironic that we made this podcast on Mondays because of John, and he's still not fucking here.
Yeah, that's our main
they're
what the
losing.
fuck. They are losing. What is that? Is Gino out? Did he get hurt too?
Oh, no, it's tied. My bad.
Anyways, game on.
Game on.
Game on.
Yeah. Play games. Eat shit. I mean, drink stuff. And, yeah. Game on.
That's the best ending
For
ever.
fuck's sake.
This concludes another Cultural Drones Gamer Talk podcast. Season 3, biatch!
Now let's get out of here and destroy this whole universe.
Hallelujah.